Hi guys, welcome to the Resinator. Today I'm going to make some key rings and I'm going to be using some acrylic blanks. These were sent to me in an order that I made a little while back from Create and Bloom. And I'm going to put on them some DTF transfers. Now, I'm not sure which ones yet. Maybe that one. Yeah, that looks cute. So I'm going to cut them out, pop them on, and then we're going to seal them in with UV resin. But we do need to do a little bit of prep work first. So I'm just going to take off, if I can get it off. I want to keep the underside clean for now, so I'm not going to take off the layer of plastic film off the bottom, just to keep the bottoms a bit cleaner for now. I don't know why I'm trying to do this on camera, because I knew that I wouldn't be able to do it. I've got no nails and I can't see any of my pointy tweezers anywhere. Oh, it's coming. There we go. The other one came off lovely. That's because I didn't do it on camera. I've just spotted my pointy tweezers. There we go. The importance of always having all the right kit around you. So there we go. That just pulls off. And that will be our working surface for now. Now I'm just offering this up because in order to make sure that I get a good seal with the UV resin, I'm going to need to just scuff up around the edges to give it something to grip hold of, and that means that the resin, once it's cured, isn't going to pop off, because these are key rings, so you know they need to be fairly tough. I don't know about you guys, but I throw my keys around everywhere, pockets, bottom of my handbag. So yeah, they need to be fairly tough. So I'm going to decide which transfers I want to use, and I'm going to cut them out, and then we will come back. So as you can see, I've applied my transfers to this one. Now I did this one off camera because it's quite fiddly, and I didn't think you would want to see me struggling for 10 minutes trying to get the backing off them. But I've saved this one so that I can show you what we do with these. So I've cut it out. I've chosen the quirky heart because it fits in there quite nicely. And you just peel the back off, place your transfer where you want it, give it a really good press down. Some people have got like a little squeegee type thing for this, but this is the first time I've ever used these and I don't have one of those, so I'm just going to give it a really good press down with my finger. And then, and this is fiddly, you just lift up the top layer and gently pull it off. There we go. And it will leave your transfer on the vinyl. There we go. That's cool. So the next thing that I'm going to do is just prepare the edges around here. I'm just gonna give it a little scuff with a bit of sandpaper. Doesn't have to be very much. I'm just going to actually just trim a little bit off this bit of sandpaper I've got here. And you really only need to do just a little scuff around the edge. You won't see it when the resin goes on because it fills the holes in, grips into the scratches and secures your resin. So right now you're probably thinking, oh my god, what are you doing? Just be careful not to scratch it over your transfer. So I'm going to go away and do those, and then we're going to come back and put a layer of resin on the top of those. So I've scuffed them all the way around. I don't know if you can see that now. I've actually taken the backs off now, because at this point I want the UV light to pass through the underside as well to give it a better cure. So I'm going to move that one out of the way for now, and we're going to give this one its top coat. As you can see, the gloves are now on. So I'm basically just going to add my UV resin and spread it around. Don't want it too thick. I'm taking it right up to the edges. There will be bubbles, but we'll deal with those in a minute. So I'm just drawing it around, drawing it right up to the edge, and as it's moving, it's self-leveling. I'm now just moving it around so I can see it in different lights to make sure that I've got the resin right the way up to the edge. I'm gonna check for bubbles with my lighter. And we're going to get that into cure. So this top layer is all cured. Really happy with that, it's come out lovely. And I'm going to put a backing on it, and I think we're going to go with something glittery. So I've already started mixing a bit of UV resin with some glitter. I'm going to add just a little bit more, I think. You don't want too much because obviously it still needs to cure. So I'm just going to pour that on. And move it around. Hopefully I've made enough there. But it doesn't matter if I haven't, I can soon make some more up. So we're taking it again right up to the edges. we would probably get away with a bit more glitter in this, but I don't want it to be too glittery. Especially this one, because the transfers are quite small, so I don't want them to get lost in a sea of glitter. And back under the light. This is cured now, and I'm really pleased with that. I probably could have got away with a little bit more glitter, like I said earlier, but I wanted to make sure that it cured properly. And I just wanted a little bit of bling. It's nice and subtle. So now that's done, it's time to get some hardware on this acrylic key ring. So I've got the biggest jump rings that I've got. This bit I hate. I don't normally do this bit on camera because I generally make a mess of it. So we're just going to open it up, and already I'm making a pig's ear of it. Open it up, hook on our key ring and the hardware, and then close it up again. It's as simple as that. That actually went fairly well for me. So there we go. There's that one, and there's the other one that I did off camera. I love those. I'm going to bring them up. There we go, just a subtle bit of bling, nothing too mad. I really love those. So there we go. So the transfers and the acrylic blanks came from Create and Bloom. I'll put a link to them in the description. The hardware and glitter is just generic keyring hardware and glitter from Amazon. But yeah, I'm really happy with those. They've come out really cool. I should be doing some more of those. I'll have to have a think of some designs. So if you like what I'm doing, please pop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's a couple of little clicks, it's free, and it really helps me grow the channel. Links to everything that I've used in this project will be down in the description, along with links to my Etsy store, my Amazon wish list, the link to buy me a coffee, and the super thanks button. Thank you to everyone that's already done that. Every penny that comes in from that goes straight back into the channel. Memberships are now open, so feel free to go down and have a look. The little hiccup that caused them to be turned off for a little while is now sorted, so they're turned back on. I will pop up all the names of my members here so that you can see. Thank you, a big thank you to all of those people. I really appreciate it. All that's left to say is thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care everyone. Bye.